is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
Yeah,
wow.
that could very well be a contender for Dunk of the Year and perhaps might make its way all over the internet.
I tell you what, that is the crowd pleaser of all crowd pleasers.
The pass to Bogut. Can't hit. And it's the Kings taking it the other way. So they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation. Yeah, that's got them over the limit, and it's still early. They'll have to play smart, or they could give up a lot of free throws.
The Kings have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2. And he sinks the second. Kings were off to a hot start last year, but things certainly fell apart midway. A big factor in that was the messy firing of their coach, Mike Malone.
Yeah, really, that firing came out of nowhere to the fans and the players, and it seemed odd to fire a coach that has been leading his team to good basketball.
And Cauley Stein throws it down.
Fellas, that two-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was any... And I mean anyone that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try, because somebody might have got their feelings hurt.
They kick it out to Green. Goes back up. Bogut. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Kings?
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Thompson with it. Gay picks him up defensively. No good from Bogut. And it's Sacramento's ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Offensive rebound. McLemore. And it's Rondo penetrating. Rudy Gay on the wing. To the middle. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. Warriors trail by 5. Here's Curry. But they recover it. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. The dish to Cousins. Banked in off the glass. Cousins has got 12 in the game.
Don't take your eyes off of him, because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
Gay in the corner. The 3. Draymond Green pulls it in.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. You look at DeMarcus Cousins, what a contribution.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
Make some noise. Let's hear it for your Sacramento Kings dance team.
16 seconds left in the first quarter. Curry attacking. Bogut the pass to Green. Got a piece of it. Second chance shot. No good at the rim.
That's the kind of D you need got the ball near the hoop, they were all over him.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Kings ahead. Ending the... All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And for the Kings, guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
You know, it's been about how solid they've been offensively here, really tuned in with one another.
Good ball movement, and it's paid off on the scoreboard.
Warriors trailed by 7. McLemore and Gay on the perimeter. Cauley Stein is out there with DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Rondo in a point guard. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings.
Shooting from Sacramento.
Well, I tell you, the Warriors roster fit together hand in glove. They were led by the Splash Brothers, but the front court and the bench really complemented the rest of the team perfectly because all of the players for the Warriors were extremely versatile and highly skilled.
Cauley Stein kicks to Cousins. And yes, sir, that one drops. Cousins has got 14.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
As you're talking about the Warriors, you know, they were built to play with each other last year. The bigs could all pass very well, and that set up the three-point threats.
And then even on the defensive side, I mean, they had players that really complemented each other. I mean, some undersized power forwards who countered with rim protectors. I mean, they also had the length at every perimeter position to switch on any play. So they are equally as adept on that side of the ball.
It's Gay with the drive. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
Thompson misses.
And that's just great work there to get in the shooter's face and then go and corral that backboard.
Gay, that's good.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach. And offensively, they've been struggling. He just wants to get them back into a good flow and stop forcing shots.
Well, Greg, the misses started piling up. Things kind of snowballed on him in that regard. This is a good timeout to kind of calm his guys down and hit the reset button.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
And I think it's fair to say last season was a bit of a transition year for the Kings. I mean, after firing Malone and the injuries to their stars, they just tried to build for the future, realizing that was going to be in their best interest.
Make some noise. Let's hear it for your Sacramento Kings dance team.
Warriors trail by 10. It's Curry with the drive. And the rejection by Cousins.
You know, they're not totally dominating the glass, but they're definitely doing enough to keep this lead right where it is.
Yeah, but they've separated themselves, Clark, in a number of categories, rebounds just being one of them.
And the Kings last year were able to get George Karl to lead the team, a good hire for them. This team did decent under him back in the last half of the season.
Yeah, they still got a lot of work to do, but he can certainly make it happen for them, one of the outstanding coaches in our league. The Kings actually were in it for a while last year, but then had a mini rebuild mid-season.
Warriors have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. And with that shot, the Kings lead is cut down. To just 10 points on the bucket from Curry.
Terrific effort on that shot. I mean, he's given up a lot of inches in that mismatch.
Well, height, who cares about height? I mean, it's just a number. Hey, you got to go with what you got. And he took what he had right at him there.
Rondo dishes to Gay. Kings moving the ball around. And Cauley Stein throws it down.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Rondo passes to Gay. That's good. Gay's got the lead up to 12 now for Sacramento.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
And here's Green outside. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in control of this game.
And no doubt about it, rebounding is an effort stat, folks. They've been more determined than their opponent thus far.
The Kings have hit half their free throws in this one, going 3 of 6 so far. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. It was the season of destiny, and the Warriors certainly followed through. Clark. The best team in the league all year, and they finished the job beating the Cavs in the finals.
And they were on a mission from the get-go. They would become another team to win 65 games or more and win the finals. Impressive work.
Outside Curry. Kicks it to Thompson. 6 to shoot. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. 1:09 left now here in the second.
And for the Warriors, they had tough opponents the whole way. I mean, the Pelicans, Grizzlies, and Rockets, they all put up fights. The Cavs in the finals were just as tough with LeBron, but the Warriors found a way to come through.
Baseline jumper. Here's Green. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
That's his
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
at the line for the Kings.
No good on the free throw.
And for the Warriors, it had been nearly 40 years, guys, since the franchise made it to the finals. They had a lot of pressure on them to win and finish things off, but they got it done and did it in emphatic fashion, winning on the road. The title solidified them as one of the all-time outstanding teams in NBA history.
18 feet out. Warriors trail by 10.
I like the move to go 2 for 1 here.
So do I, Greg. I mean, I agree with you. They need to get a quick look and then try to get another possession after that.
The feed to McLemore. To the paint. Cauley Stein.
Cauley Stein with the bucket.
Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Boy, they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half. And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Time-dropping delights is what I call it.
That is a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he's on the money, that's no doubt. Here's Curry. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him.